Hey everybody, it's me, Angel Benton, and it is time for another edition of Angel Sudsy Recap, where we delve into the world of daytime television and do a few reality shows on the side. And obviously, one of the daytime shows that we're doing is Young and the Restless. But before we get into Young and the Restless, let's talk about how I went to the dentist yesterday and I got a filling. And before I uploaded my Sudsy recap, I shot it, and then all of a sudden, right after I was done, I don't know if you could tell or not. You might have been able to look, and maybe I might have been tonguing a little bit like this. I'm not sure, but I didn't have a stroke. I just was numb because I had literally just come from the dentist's office, and she complimented my teeth. So that was nice of her. And she just swapped out one of my metal fillings for one that's not metal. So it was 30 minutes in and out. My dentist is the best. Her office is literally like 2 blocks from where I live. So it's really convenient. Okay, and she sees people late on Monday nights, which is really good because then I don't have to miss any work. Like I've got to take off like a little bit tomorrow morning for... I'm giving blood, so I've got to go early to do that. Anyways, okay, so Young and the Restless. So let's talk Young and the Restless. Okay. So this past week, Young and the Restless actually had a full week, Monday through Friday, right? So in terms of them being short a day, that only affected NBC and ABC. CBS soaps all aired. So they're all 5 of them for last week, right? So basically the main thing that happened was that Nick and Chelsea were like, look, let's go back. Let's see if we can find Chloe and let's go back to her. So they went back into the house and they found out that Chloe had overdosed on pills. And Chloe's dead now. Or is she? I don't know. Who fucking knows with this show? But I will say, in a way, I'm kind of pissed because I felt like Chelsea never got the closure that she deserved. She was entitled to, being Adam's wife. And if you're going to kill her husband, you need to actually have the balls to stand up to her and say, yes, I killed your husband, you know? And then she'll be like, how dare you say that you're my friend, you know? Like, I get if you don't like my husband, that's fine. But to kill my husband, that's fucked up, right? So that whole thing. And then I will say, though, it really... it brought out wonderful performances from Greg Rickert. Kevin Fisher. He did so good dealing with the aftermath of Chloe's suicide. He did so good. And it's so unfortunate that, of course, he got let go, you know, right afterwards. So, right after he's giving the performances of his life. Okay, whatever. Maybe they'll bring him back. They're not killing him off. They're probably sending him off with Bella to go live in the sunset. So, you know, I feel like I've got all this, like, crap on my face. But this is a really long black hair, so that's actually Lisa's. Ooh. Okay, sorry. Excuse me. Okay, so that was going on, and Victor Newman found out about it, and he's pissed. And Nick knows that Victor was up to where she was hiding. He doesn't know that Victor knew about the suicide or anything about like that, but he definitely knows that Victor knew about the where she was hiding in Louisiana with the hot doctor. Okay, FYI. That doctor she was staying with was hot as hell. He was gorgeous. He was kind of giving me Dr. Travis from The Doctors a little bit. I loves me some Dr. Travis. He's hot. He's super hot. So anyways, yeah, okay. So that was one story. Then there's another story that's going on, and it's this whole Dina Mergeron thing. And basically what happened was Ashley got a bug up her butt, and she's like, hey, you know what? I'm going to invite Mom over for dinner. And both Jack and Tracy are like, what? So she did, because she sees, I get where Ashley's coming from, because even though she can't stand Dina, she sees that her daughter wants a relationship with her grandmother, and her grandmother wants the same. So she's willing to basically make that change and be that person. And I will say the dinner that she went to, it was actually great. And she took a couple pot shots at herself and laughed, and everyone had a really good time and was really kind of taken off guard. Like, really, all of last week was really everyone going, what the fuck just happened? Like, in terms of that dinner, because it went so well. Like, they weren't expecting that. But Ashley is still suspicious of Dina, and I don't blame her at all. I would be too. And I know she's up to something. She is up to something. So, she asked Dina's lover or houseboy or whatever, Graham. I don't know what he is. I don't think that they've ever even established exactly what he is. Friend with benefits, fuck buddy, I don't know. But he, cougar bait, he said that she's not dying. That's not why she's in town. She's not dying. So, because that was the first thing Ashley asked. She's like, yeah, I just had dinner with my mom and it was actually enjoyable. So I want to know, is she dying? Fierce. Fierce. Amen, girl. I know, though, that Ravi, her Ashley's current paramour, thinks that, that she needs to be nice and all that crap, but I'm with you, Ashley, on this one. He doesn't know the history. He wasn't there for it. I remember. I know what it was like. I remember when you found out that you weren't John Abbott's child and you threw a huge fit. Although, if I didn't know, if I hadn't seen that, I still would have, because they showed a fierce flashback of it. And that's the one thing I love about Young and the Restless. When they do a flashback, they do a good flashback. And usually it's because they have the same people playing the same parts. So they can go back 20 years and it's, oh, yep, it's the same Ashley. Let's air this footage. It's great. I love it. I love everything about that. It's awesome. Okay, so then there's also some slight turmoil going on at Brash and Sassy, although last week didn't really focus on that. That kind of took a little bit of a back burner while we dealt with Chloe's death and with Dina Mergeron and her silliness. But in terms of this whole Brash and Sassy fiasco, Juliet got fired, and that is going to be the biggest mistake. Well, first of all, it's going to be a huge mistake and costly mistake for Victoria. Because she basically fired Juliet because the National Hockey League wanted her to fire someone. And even though Billy resigned and Billy was ultimately responsible, she didn't fire him. And I think that was a mistake. Because unbeknownst to Victoria, Juliet can now sue Brash and Sassy for sexual harassment because she slept with Kane when he was in Tokyo. And then he got her the job. And as much as Victoria will hate this decision that she made, Kane's going to hate it 10 times more. He's going to be pissed. And you know who's going to be even more pissed than both of them? Lily. Now, she's the only one I really feel bad for because, in terms of Juliet and Kane hooking up, I mean, he should have told her by now. So the fact that he didn't say anything to his wife, and now Juliet's going to go public, she's got to be prepared to throw that friendship under the bus. But, obviously, I think she should. I think she should definitely sue the company. And maybe she can get her job back and maybe they'll fire Kane. Or maybe, who knows? Maybe she'll have enough money she can take the company over. That would be awesome. I don't think that'll happen, but you never know. Maybe Madame Mergeron will be her angel. Oh my God, that would be brilliant. So one night, Juliet comes into GCAC, gets drunk because she doesn't have a job, and she runs into Dina Mergeron, and they start talking business stories, and Dina says, I like you, and then Dina gets her a seat on the board at Hamilton Winters, and also offers to help her with Brash and Sassy. That would be great. Oh my God, I'm genius. Well, whatever. I'm not a genius. I can just whip up a quick soap tale. regarding characters that are completely uninvolved. But then again, you would have Ashley and Billy, who are brother and sister, until during this trip, Billy's gonna find out that he's not really related to Ashley at all. Right? This trip that secret's gotta come out. It's going to for sure. Anyways, thank you so much for logging on today. I do appreciate it. Please feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Angel Benton. You can hashtag YR to talk Young and the Restless. You can also hashtag GH to talk General Hospital, because I'm doing that next. And you can hit that little subscribe button on this YouTube channel so that you can get all of my videos sent to your email inbox. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. You have a great day. Peace out. Wubba, wubba, wubba.